Delicious tea. Check quick here. Oh yes. Post some of these. Going live notifications. And all that. Come on, scroll. There we go. Okay. Oh, good. Many buttons. I keep hitting the wrong one. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less, but I set my keyframe frequency to 2 seconds. What's not enough about that, hey? What's not enough? Anyway, I can't change that. At least despite all my best efforts, I haven't been able to change that. Indeed. Alright, you get out of the way there. Move you for now. It's hard to believe we've gotten to level 55. It feels good. It also feels a little bit surreal. Are we... Not quite. There we go. I say we're almost done. That and ready to go. All right. Here we are. Here I am. With tea, which is still too hot to drink and is steeping. And delicious donut stream. That's pretty tasty. Sorry, not enough to share. Okay. Sugar stuck to my fingers. Alright, we are now... Come back to wetlands, because we always come back to wetlands. Because that's where our hearth is set. Oh yes, we can probably take off the Argent Dawn commission until we're ready to go back. Okay, we have to go to Winter Spring to turn in the Vidir Elixir. We've got to go to Hinterlands to turn in this quest for Sunken Temple chain. We got 2 Morrow Grain. Wow. Or 5 Morrow Grain. Means we got 2 Morrow Grain turn-ins. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so we are going to head to Darnassus to turn those in. Then we... Actually, no. We don't want to stay in Winter Spring. We want to go back to Ungoro. We got the Ucha quest to do, at least in Ungoro. And we need more Ungoro soil. Maybe we should come and do this stuff way over here first. Hit up Theramore. Hit up... Oh, but we gotta do the Hinter... Oh, bother. Alright, we're gonna go do the Hinterlands turn in first. We're gonna do the thing that I try and avoid doing whenever possible.
Hello.
Starting the stream off with a long flight somewhere.
Farewell.
I mean, it's not that long. It's not like we're flying from Lights Hope Chapel down to Booty Bay or something like that, but still gonna be a 5-minute flight here. So last night I went and looked up all the quests for Sunken Temple and realized that one of them I can't do because we didn't do Zul'Farrak. And Zul'Farrak has a quest in it for some tablets. And without the tablets, we can't progress to the part of the chain that sends us Sunken Temple. That sucks. More than anything else, that's a pain. But there's the Paladin quest that we have, and then there's this one that you can see, not Hurley Blackbreath. That's a quest for Black Rock Depths. The dungeon I've only ever been in once in vanilla. And never completed it. So I'm not sure it's the place I really want to go in hardcore. I mean, maybe if we did some at level 60 gameplay, but also not really my scene. Especially as a Paladin. Nobody's going to want a DPS Paladin here. Oh, I just got a text message from work. Alright. What do they want? Oh. So much for that. Right, so we have... Uh-oh. There's a dead orc. Yeah, so we have a couple of... Oh, we have to take... Yeah, so the Rhapsody Malt quest here leads to a quest that sends us to Sunken Temple, but we had to do the quest chain first, which I did most of off stream earlier, like earlier last night, before I went to bed. Haze of Evil sends us there. The Vidar Elixir we have to turn in to Dawn of a Snowden and Winter Spring, but that's as far as we can go, because I believe if we continue to follow, like if we drink the Vidar Elixir, I believe it kills us. Unless they've changed that for hardcore, which I'm not sure I trust enough to want to try. I guess I could look it up. Certainly not going to ask you in general chat. Although if everybody says, yeah, go do it, then that probably tells me that it would kill me. But yes, we got to find the... And then, yeah, we can definitely do Ucha. That's a bit of a tricky one in the cave with the gorillas or what have you. But that's okay. I'm sure we can manage that. Level or two. Same with the watchtowers. I want to be at least 56, so that we outlevel most of the enemies there. We could probably start some more of these Winter Spring quests now. You know, when we get to that point. Alright, Rhapsody Shindigger here. I got your stuff. I did find the gizzards and livers. I don't know why you would want to put gizzards, livers, and that sort of thing in your alcoholic beverage. But I know, nothing about actual alcohol. See, you had no trouble getting me what I need. Must have been quite a stint you had over in Kalimdor. Won't take but a moment for me to extract what I need from these gizzards and livers. Then I can distill me a fierce old drink and finally tell you what you want to know.
See you soon.
Right. Time to brew it up. He's just going to stand there. Oh no, he's going to actually mix up some stuff there. I will enjoy my steeped beverage. Should do it. Well, if he wasn't drunk before. Who pushed me down? Someone turned the lights back on. That's strong stuff. Okay, one more sip of that firewater and I'll be ready to talk. So, I'm ready to tell you what happened in the Swamp of Sorrows. Hey, Wondercoon! Hello, hello, hello. We're catching up on quests that we missed because I want to grab what we can for Sunken Temple here. I hope you're doing all right, having a good Friday so far. Oh, we got to bring the tablet fragment to Rowan, Caskbelly, and Stormwind. What a flight it was, zipping around with Rowan following me. Didn't see no temple. Didn't see no temple till I got a little too tipsy and fell off my mount, plunged into the water, and was sucked down. He made off with his troll souvenir. Souvenir. Okay. Take it to the guy in Stormwind.
On the ground.
Yes, a little bit of a later start. Well, yeah, a little bit of a later start than usual, but not too much. Okay, so we gotta go to Stormwind now to turn this in. I'm trying to think of an optimal route here. Yeah, I know. I've seen just enough of that to know that I'm sorry you're having to live through that. It's I mean, you know, it's one thing when your neighbors are having a big fight. It's another thing when it's in your own home, right? So we will continue to pray, as we do, that everyone stays safe and that sanity is restored. But yeah, not so bad here. Just came back from grocery shopping and once again reminded of how absolutely insane prices have gotten in the last 6 months. Which is funny because that's what I was saying 6 months ago. And none of it has slowed down. Yes, we're all fine here now. How are you? Really want to fly all the way to Stormwind? I mean, probably. Either that or we stop in Anathel Harbor, but then we're going over. We're doing Tanner stuff. We may as well just do this now and get it out of the way. I've got some soup bones boiling away on the stove there. We're having a nice beef soup for supper. My wife is making cookies for our garage sale next weekend. Not our garage sale, our like town-wide garage sale. So that's good. And yeah, I'm level 55 in hardcore. Who can complain about that, right? I'm at the part where it's crushing. Yeah. So since I came back, we have not left rested XP since we came back. Not sure if the launcher will tell me accurately. Doesn't tell. Oh, 17. So 13 days. So we're basically 2 weeks into the game. We've gone from level 51 to level 55. But yeah, we've had rested this whole time. Because I mean, I've been doing not an insane amount of grinding. I mean, you have to grind some with the furbolgs for winter spring, but yeah, we're basically halfway between 55 and 56, and you already can't see the rested XP bar, like the end point of it. So clearly we are doing fairly well on that front. And after today, I'm going to be working the next 3 full days. Work 12-hour shifts Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then a short shift on Tuesday. I have a doctor's appointment, and then I should be hopefully coming home to stream some more. But all that said to say that we'll be building up another... If I remember right from back in the good old days, like 1 bar of rested XP takes 8 hours at an inn to fill. So if we're talking about 3 full days, that should be 9 bars, which is basically half a level, right? So there's a good chance we'll be able to cruise with rested XP through to level 60 from here on out. That's the hope anyway. We'll see where that goes and how that plays out. I mean, of course, I have done this all before in Season of Mastery, but of course at an accelerated pace. So I hadn't had all of the quests to do, and I feel like they gave some kind of a buff to the reputation gains for things like like the Furbolg's quest and whatever. Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing that's making it work. And I mean, it's not like I never log in and do anything between streams, because I clearly did last night, right? I played a couple hours, mostly flying around and running from point to point, because I had to go to that place we just left in Hinterlands. I had to go out and, I mean, I had to kill some enemies in Feralas, and a few of them were, and Tannerus too. A few of them were green, but a lot of them were gray, which is kind of a gray area for hardcore, right? I mean, I got 300 XP, I think, for just turning in that gray quest I did that's now sending us to Stormwind to turn in. Which one was that? Yeah, Rhapsody's Tale here. So we're getting 270 XP. But we have to finish this quest before the Sunken Temple quest becomes available. And normally, I would not try and do Sunken Temple on hardcore. I guess I did in Season of Mastery at like 58. But, so not, you know, not that difficult. Yeah, normally I probably wouldn't bother, except that I missed out on all of Zul'Farrak. So that lost me, you know, like, for the quests alone, it lost me like basically 25,000 XP. Which is not, you know, like, that's about a sixth of a level between, like, a level at the moment, like 55 to 56. But I mean, we would be here now, right? Instead of where we are, if we had all those quests to hand in. So that isn't, you know, that's, and I mean, there's not as many quests in Sunken Temple, but there's a lot more, I think, enemies to kill. Zul'Farrak is fairly full. I can't remember if you get much XP from doing the sort of the temple event, because I think a lot of those are intentionally lower level. Like, I wouldn't have gotten much at 54 anyway. Might have gotten, well, half of them probably would have been gray mobs doing it at level 54. There was one group that was looking to do it the other day. Yesterday? No, it must have been Thursday night. It was yesterday. Maybe it was Wednesday night then. In any case, that was looking to do Sunken Temple, and they needed a DPS, and I whispered them and said I would like to go for the quests, and they said, sorry, we don't want somebody that high a level, because it means the rest of us won't really get any XP from killing the mobs. So, which, on the one hand, I understand. In some ways, I almost feel like I could go back and solo some of those quests. Not all of them. Like, I could probably do the scarab shells, and I could probably do maybe the tablets. But it would be risky. Even at, like, 55 to go into ZF and try to do that. But I was looking, and the tank of their group was only level 38. Which seems low to me for running ZF. Unless they're, like, in, like, a mage kind of boosting group or something like that, in which case I have no sympathy for you. Hiya, Jackie.
I'm not dead.
Yeah. He says he's not dead.
Yes, he is. I'm not.
Not yet, anyway. We're getting there. Well, one way or another, right? We'll get there, or we'll get to 60, or we'll get carried out on the wagon, so to speak. On your phone in bed. No worries. I hear you might be sore tomorrow. You gotta rest up while you can, Jackie. That maximum effort there. Personal best, I think you said, right? Good for you. You deserve some time to relax off your feet. Here we go. Here's the quest. I can't remember if this guy gives the next quest or if we have to go back to what's his name up there, but I guess we can do that later if we
got
gotta
my
go up there.
attention.
At long last you've returned. It's been quite some time since we last spoke. I'm totally mixing my accents together, so I'm going to stop now. Thought perhaps you'd forgotten about my quest. Sorry, yeah, we had to do some running around. Did you locate the wily Griffin Rider? We did! And then he sent us on another quest to go and collect livers and gizzards. Make alcohol? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But in any case, here is the tablet fragment that he sent us. Rhapsody Shindigger, that's right. How could I forget such a name? You knew about the sinking of the temple all along? Well, that certainly would have saved some legwork. Yeah, no kidding. Went to bed early because you're tired and you're... Filed a formal complaint? Yep, absolutely. You will be getting a stern letter from HR. And the H stands for hamstring. I'm not sure what the R stands for yet, but yes. Probably some discomfort there. But hey, personal best. So I think you would probably say that was #worth.
See you soon.
270 XP. I'm so glad we ran all the way across the globe for that quest. Gather tablets, yes, and bring them back. And we get the Guardian Talisman. Ooh, a chance of increasing armor for 15 seconds. Interesting. Now sunk beneath the pool of tears, retrieving artifacts from the temple is even more difficult. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. The altar, or the Temple of Atal Hakar. Hakar the Soul Flayer. Pleasant, sounds like a pleasant individual. Regret. Yes, there you go. Of course, hamstring regret. Perfect. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me, you guys. The Department of HR, the Department of Hamstring Regret. Absolutely perfect. I'm not sure if I care that much about this talisman, but the
Off with you.
quest is going to be good. Yeah, 7,000. It's already green? Okay. Yeah, one more. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I mean, like I've said plenty of times before, good for you. And, yeah, right? I mean, you're... At this stage, at least, you shouldn't be hitting personal bests on the regular, right? That should be the kind of thing you try for once every so often, right? Once a month or however long. In the meantime, you just want to focus on yeah, gaining some strength. All right, so we got that picked up now. So where are we going from here? We got two options, I guess. We got three options. We could fly back to Wetlands and end up at Theramore. Or we could fly down to Booty Bay and end up at Ratchet. Or we could go to Wetlands and we could end up here. We do need to go... Do we need to go to Fairless? No, we don't. We need to go to Winter Spring. I think we will fly from here to Booty Bay and go across. Then we can deal with stuff down south. And then we can hearth to Wetlands and go back. Yeah. Gotta use that Hearthstone strategically. And the flight down to Booty Bay is shorter than the flight up here. Like all the way back to Wetlands. I suppose we do still have these osseous agitators and whatnot to turn in Western Plaguelands. But I also want to turn in my Morrograin and whatnot, so... Working a lot on your form. Yeah. Yeah, that'll make a huge difference. Even just... I mean, and, you know, form for weightlifting is
Well met.
body mechanics. I think I've mentioned before, we had a day of training at work. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Anyway, recently. It must have been 2 weeks ago because they just did it again this past week, and they weren't a week apart. They were 2 weeks apart. So anyway, it's TLR training. It's for transfer, lifting, and repositioning, both of people and of objects. Absolutely, Wondergoon. Yeah, you got lots going on, as do most people. And arguably, it may be a little late to be relaxing in bed, or a little early to be relaxing in bed in your time zone than it is in Jackie's. But yeah, take care. Appreciate you hanging around, even if you can't always be listening and chatting. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. Twitch would not exist without them. And so we love you guys here. Lurkers, absolutely welcome. But yes, so a big part of TLR. So that's everything from picking a pencil up off the floor to lifting boxes. Like I had to unload a meat order from the butcher just on Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. So you know, cases of meat, a little heavy, even if they're not, right? Lifting them, gripping them properly, lifting them properly, and then of course even more so when you have to lift or transfer a person. I mean, we have mechanical lifts and things like that are used for assisting. But even so, you've still got to do all kinds of things and keep all kinds of things in mind so that you are not putting your body out of alignment and doing things that are going to cause strain on your joints and all that sort of thing. So it's definitely very important stuff to know. And in a lot of cases, especially with exercise stuff, but the better your I want to say posture, but form, that's the word you used, and that's the right word. The better your form, actually the more you can do, right? It actually makes it possible to lift more when and to lift more safely too, right? Because there's no point in getting a personal best if you're going to end up spraining a muscle, or tearing something, or whatever, anything like that that's going to sorry, I'm just getting more comfortable here. And it feels warm in here. Probably because I'm drinking delicious but very hot tea too. Should keep an eye out here. Not that I'm going to run all the way around. But I had to go to Fairless yesterday, like last night, for the running around I was doing. And I fished up maybe 8 or 10 mithril bound trunks. I got one green item out of it. A level 40 plate shoulders, which actually were a pretty good item. I think they were strength and stamina, which would have been fantastic, except for worm scale spalders that dropped for us last week. So I think they were 11 strength, 11 stamina. So, and only like 360 armor. So these are way better item. But yeah, would have been nice otherwise. Oh, good. The boat's just getting here, so we can boogie our way over there. I think, yeah, we are not going to be here for a while, or going back to Western Plaguelands for a while, so we can pop the boot flask back on. Now, why do I have nothing bound on the 0 key? Usually I have something bound there. Now I'm confused. Falling asleep? Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. Talk to you later. Bye for now. Took me half a second to parse that. It's a lot. But yes, bless you, Jackie. Rest well. Enjoy your accomplishments, and enjoy your weekend too. I look forward to seeing you around socials, and also next time I'm live. Good night, my friend. Okay. Oh yes, we've got May as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to look up the Vidir elixir here. Okay. Vidir elixir item. There we go. Okay, let's open that up. More Moro grain, even. Amazing. Anyway, whatever. We'll have to turn that in soon. What do we learn about the Vidir elixir? Yes, this potion allows you to see dead people all the time. Unfortunately, it's less of a sixth sense type of seeing dead people and more of a Heaven's Gate seeing dead people. Right, so it kills you. Doesn't work anywhere but the Gadget's End graveyard. And that you see dead people, it kills you. And as we all know, when you're dead, you can see other dead NPCs players. End of story. It's the best. It's for the quest, and that's it. Why they give you 3, I'm not sure. Doesn't cause durability loss. Great. Yeah. Is this most popular? Yeah, what about newest first? Hardcore check. This quest is relatively safe. Spoiler, you don't die, but your health drops to almost 0. So if someone is playing there, having mobs around the grave area, they might attack you. The altered version on hardcore servers only. Okay, so they did apparently change it. On normal servers with a hardcore add-on, it does kill you. Right, so I guess the question then is, do I want to trust what it says on Wowhead? I mean, it's an upvoted comment. It's not like it's... Oh, good. I think this guy does give you... It's another Sunken Temple quest.
Yeah, what do you want?
Volcanic activity.
Out there?
Oh, collect Ungoro ash from fire elementals. Okay, well,
If you ever need
we can do that too. Alright, I feel like we are going to do a few quests in Ungoro, so let's... I don't know how much bank space we actually have right now.
Yo!
Look at that! 2 spots. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to put the Moro grain in here. I mean, we could put some Scourge Stones, or... I don't know, we just don't have that much inventory space, right? So... That's another difficulty. Oh, we can't do the Vidir Elixir quest anyway right now because we still have to turn it back into Winterspring before we can go anywhere with it. So maybe there isn't anything else really here worth...
Have a good one.
I think if we go out to the guy in the desert here, I think he's still going to have a Sunken Temple quest for it, and I think there's another one over here too. We don't have any room to pick any up until we do... We can do these 2 quests. Guess that's it. Well, that'll give us room. We can at least see if the quests are there, I suppose. Yeah, Ungoro Ash and Ucha. We're gonna have to fly over there. One of those things, right? Do we want to do all of that? We probably should have gone back, but I think we can do these things reasonably. safely here. Why did... Oh, I guess we're gonna... We should have flown straight to Angoro, probably. We need the ash from the elementals, and we need to do the cave. Gorillas. Certainly got plenty of buff supplies. I might even actually use the frost oil when we go in that cave, just for a little bit of crowd control. And yeah, we're at the point now where we should probably be using... well, we should be using up these lion strength potions ASAP. But we should also be blowing through the greater agility, because now that we've got Mongoose, Elixir of Agility is kind of obsolete. That 2% critical strike is unbelievably huge. Delicious. Where are we here? All right. Still miles behind that keyframe thing that's killing us now. No idea how to fix it. I really need to look that up. Or talk to somebody else who's got it figured out with stream elements. I'm trying to think of other streamers I know who are using stream elements these days. Probably more than I realize, but... Well, maybe Doyle's using it. Not that Doyle's been streaming much lately, I think, but... I'm not sure he was multi-streaming, so that's kind of the... That's really the hiccup, right? Because we're doing Twitch and 2 versions to YouTube. I've debated whether or not we should add... I mean, technically you can add Facebook, and you can add TikTok, and you can add X. You can add a bunch more stuff, but I'm not really sure how much more traction we get. And, okay, I'm going to open the window here, because it is feeling sweltering in this room. Oh my goodness. Take the headphones off, too. These are warm headphones. They're good. I like them. The sound is amazing. But, I guess that's what you get for splurging for like $200 headphones. I'm not sure they're 4 times as good as my like $60 Logitech headphones, but I'm warm. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get one of the... Oh, no, you know what? I bet you there isn't. I bet you this guy doesn't have the quest because we didn't do the one in Zul'Farrak. And I deleted all the Zul'Farrak quests. I mean, we could still pick them up if we wanted to, but I don't feel like soloing them is a fair thing to do. I'm wondering at this point if we're going to be using Bonebiter all the way to level 60. We very well might. But even this, like the light forged blade, I guess increases damage done by holy spells and effects is almost the bigger thing. Like, it does more damage, but it's not that much more damage. It's just the bonus damage to all of the holy damage that we do, which is basically impossible to replace. I guess technically we have the option to hit the bank up again, but we're just going to stick with what we've got. So where are those troll rooms, first of all? Right over there. Stop by here, then we'll run through. Just to see if that quest is there. I mean, is there one I can drop to get up? Oh, we've already made progress on that. It would be a shame to drop it. Although, in trying to get the Shaman and the Ursa, we're going to end up with Den Watchers anyway. Find Ranshala in Eastern Winterspring. No, that one's out of the way to pick up. Well, the Ritual Totem. We abandoned the quest. I'm pretty sure it deletes the item too, but... Does this guy still have the quest? Looks like it.
What's up?
Oh, he's got 2 of them. Into the depths. Find the altar of Hakar in Sunken Temple.
Hurry back!
And travel to the Sunken Temple to dig up the secret of the hidden statues. Yeah. There's 2 quests here to pick up, plus... Maybe that's all there is. Anyway. Let's go see if there's any chests to loot that the ogres have here. Let's untrack the watchtowers. Volcanic activity, Mighty Ucha. Yeah, we should have gone and turned in the Vidir Elixir first. But, what can you do? It would have been more efficient, but, whatever. Efficiency isn't always the most important thing. Treasure chest? Is there another treasure chest? Not there. What about over here? Rat. Oh, nope, nope, there we go. Oh, there it is. It's kind of hiding there. 48 and 46. These guys are... You may as well put some armor on for a second here, or 2. Yeah, let's put on our... I mean, we're taking some damage here, but I'm going to use a small potion. I think that's enough. While we have other tools we could use. Feels fine to me. Mage Weave Cloth. Alright. Be super awesome if we could get like a purple two-handed weapon here that would carry us to 60. I'm not expecting it. Especially in Dunmal Compound in Tannerus, but we just replaced the healing potions +1. And pumpkins, delicious. Delicious, delicious pumpkins. Alright, Angora Crater, here we come. Back to herbalism now. Who doesn't want delicious potions? I mean, again, they're kind of redundant now for me, especially these superior healing potions when we have major healing potions instead. I'm habitually checking to see about Sunken Temple, but we don't have all the quests yet, so I probably shouldn't bother. I should maybe I don't know. The problem is that the lion's share of people that are running dungeons, I don't think are doing it in the middle of the afternoon. I think they're more likely doing it in the evening. Don't get me wrong, it's nice sometimes to have it be a little quieter, but to get a dungeon group together. It's funny, when you look at the list there, it shows Sunken Temple as a level 50 to 60 dungeon. But most of the quests I have for it are already green. So I don't think it's terribly unreasonable for us to want to attempt it at this level. Again, I think it was 56 or 57 I did it. Yeah, he's in the mastery. Oops. Bum, bum. Mountain Silver Stage. No, but there could also be an Angora soil over here. And of course not that either. I guess we should see if we can pick up these blood petal spores or sprouts or whatever. It would be good to get some of them out of the way too. I guess the question is, do I want to do the ash first or the gorilla cave first? I don't have a good answer for that question yet. I mean, technically we should have waited to do the Vidaire elixir till we saw Lincoln here too, but maybe we'll just go up and we'll follow the river. Hopefully we'll end up with a few more of the pods. And some soil. Some Angora soil would be nice. I had collected so much of it the other day, just running circles around. Oh, there's one. Not the soil, rather, but now that we're running low, it's like been like 3 or 4 days of just constantly. Oh, we could do it again too. Constantly opening them. Hey, there's some soil. I mean, usually they're dirt cheap on the auction house. So buying them there is deep. Here we go. It's much more cost effective to buy them there than it is to because I mean they're usually like 2 or 3 silver on the auction house, so just buy a stack or a couple of stacks of varying amounts, whatever's cheap, and then gotta make sure you keep yourself in Tharlandris seeds. It's kind of, oh, we might just do a whole big loop around, I don't know. Need 15 of them, and we got 4 so far. I'd at least like to be able to do 1 turn in before we leave Angora, since we will have been here long enough. I mean, we won't get any in the caves, but there's always a chance of getting a bit of soil, too, from mobs we fight. There's somebody looking for a Zul'Farrak group. What level are they? 45. gotta remember we're not in super low level content anymore. We're in a place that's dangerous enough. We could still die if we make too many bad calls. You know, about running from things and fire creepers and whatever else. Oh, there's some soil over there too. Beautiful. Four Ungoro soil. Nice. But also we gotta be on the lookout for devil sores. I mean, among other things, right? That sprout spawn and then we'll move on. Oh, hey, there's one of each. Soil and doodad here. That's perfect. Perfection. We're at 8 petals, which is pretty close. What we need. Oh, there's some soil. Yeah, get dismounted in the water. That's okay. Fire Plume Ridge. Alright, well. Gotta go find a few of these elemental guys. Once we start seeing them, I will put on a food buff potion and whatever else. Hey look, some soil. Oh look, living blaze corpse. So somebody's been here before. Us. Suppose we could have mounted too. Hey, yeah, they're all dead. We're all dead, Jim. Yeah, and that one's going to be dead in a second. Perfect. Well, I guess we'll try and explore the other side of the fiery mountain here. Well, nothing else, we'll get some Ungoro soil on the way. Be nice to get that stack up to... Oh, Blaze Runner. Perfect. Let's not aggro Blaze Runner. Okay, maybe. I'm not sure we actually can at this point, but hey, there's one. Alright. Food buff. And I don't know, do we use... Maybe we'll just use the Scroll of Strength. Because it'll get it out of our inventory and give us another slot. Maybe that's the play. Then we can throw on the agility here too. There we go. Why not? We got our fire resist on. That's good. One more hit. One ash. Perfect. Perfection. I mean, okay, we're a little low on mana, but this guy is... Oh, we got like an immolation aura thing on too, don't we? Wow, how many times did we miss this guy? Clearly too many, right? Alright, well, I think we're alright. Yeah. 2 Ungaro Ash and an Elemental Fire. Very nice. Alright, well, eat a pumpkin. Guess we drink some of that. Dead one, dead one, dead one. Well, we're 2 for 2 drops for kills. That's a pretty good ratio. But I think after this we're going to have to mount up and keep moving, you know? Well, we'll find something somewhere. Ow. Maybe, eventually. At this point, I'm going to check out the blood petal sprout spawns. And hopefully grab some more Angoro soil on the way. It'll take a minute for those guys to respawn. Oh, nice. Yeah, it'd be nice to get this back up to 80 or 90 again. I forget exactly what I had it at when we... that's probably more than is reasonable in the short term. Oil. Dream foil, we can live without more dream foil for now. Just one. Oh. Fire Plume Ridge, but it feels kind of weak on the fires right now. Man, am I just following behind that hunter's loop or what? Probably. Maybe start looping around the other direction, I don't know. Put us at 10. No point in mounting again until we swim across the water. Well, not sure if we should keep circling or if we should head back up into the... Ah, there's one. I was gonna say, just climb up here, see what we can see. What was this guy? A living blaze, so he's also probably gonna burn us. That's already a better opening to the fight. Very nice. Yeah, I can already see there's a couple more corpses or what have you around over there. One down there. Oh, well, that one just despawned, so maybe we will soon be coming to the point where they're reappearing. Clearly not yet. Is this the same cave? No, can't be. No, that's Ringo's cave. There we go. Alright, well, back around the way we were before. Whoop. Ouch. Oh. Right. Either way, we should stop for a second and re-put kings on here. There we go. There's the hunter. Oh, here's some Ungoro soil. Maybe we should let this guy, person, whatever you want to call him, this hunter. Maybe we should let them do this, and we should go to the gorilla guys now. I don't know. Oh, well, okay. Another one back here. Nice. That's the way to do it. Or, over here back yet? Yes, it is. And it is a living blaze. Goodness, this guy is just... Well, potion early, potion often. I don't know. Especially we got so many of these potions here now. There we go, 5 of them. Yep, pumpkin. Drink. Elemental fire. I can't imagine elemental fire is any good for us for anything. If keeping a mage weave around is worthwhile or not either, but... technically we can delete the Vitreous Focuser, we just have to grab another one when we go back. Oh, see, he's got those guys now. Well, we're going to circle the opposite direction from him this time then, or them this time then. They don't seem interested in the Ungoro soil, at least, so... Oh, here we go. Of course, it's the tough guy again. There we go. Nice. Oh. 6 of 9, we're getting there. Down to where that. Yep, we should keep kings on. That's the caster one. Scorch does a fair amount of damage. At least when they're using it. And that's with our fire resistance aura. Just 2 more. I feel like these guys have a pretty high drop chance. I'm not sure we've fought any more than 8 or 9 of these guys in total. Right, let's go back around this way. Maybe the hunter's not. And it progressed to this point yet. Yep, there's one. We can always stop in at Marshall's Refuge there to sell a couple things. We're going to want to go there anyways to turn in the... odds, that's what. $2,900 mana, which is still more than we have. Ah, a little bit of luck, that'll be the last one we need. That was a good opener. Yeah, I'm not sure if the hunters just... Well, I don't think they've left. Should go over there and get some more soil. Come on, one more good hit. There we go. And we got some coal. Amazing. I don't think we have any need for that, but... If I remember correctly, when you're blacksmithing, you need coal to make something. I'm pretty sure you can buy it from a vendor. Just a little something somebody thought was funny to add to it, like a fire elemental for an item drop. And I'm not disagreeing with them. I mean, it makes realistic sense. Alright, we're gonna hit here. We're gonna go up the coast and cruise around. I know if we hit 15, we'll just make a beeline for Marshall's Refuge, but... As it is, we're gonna have to run for a few things. I mean, what are the odds that we're going to end up with the elixir of brute force? I mean, the odds are not stellar. But they're also not impossible, right? So the only way they become impossible is if we stop looking. Oh, there is one here. I'm gonna be so tempted to pick up extra ones. Here. I mean, I suppose in theory we can pick up as many as we can find, right? Oh. Show up as quickly as I expected. Or as quickly as I expected. Aha! Ironhide Devilsaur. Do not need. And there is one here too. Perfect. Probably as far as we want to go this direction. Which should actually give me 4. This looks like it's going to give me 15. Stop for more on the way back, I suppose. By the time we go through here and come back through the cave, we might be close, and then we could do one more turn in. We'll see. I just have a feeling our bags are going to end up full when we're running through the cave after Ucha here. I can smell the cookies in the other room. It smells so good. Honestly, I think they smell even better than they taste. Not sure I want to say that, or my wife can hear me. Don't get me wrong, they taste good. We've been over this a few times. I prefer them without the icing. I find the icing a little too sweet. For my tastes, it's a parrot. Wondergoon's back. I'm not sure if it's a personal question or not, Wondergoon, but what software do you use for streaming? Do you use Stream Elements? I guess a better question is, do you multi-stream? Yes, we're in Ungoro. We just finished killing the elementals for the Ungoro Ash, and now we are hitting up Marshall's Refuge here momentarily. And of course, farming Ungoro soil. But I have an issue with multi-streaming to YouTube, where YouTube doesn't like my doesn't like me at all in general. You use OBS, Stream Elements for overlays. Okay, see, I'm using the Stream Elements multi-stream plugin, so I can stream to YouTube and to Twitch. Yeah. So, and I'm not sad about it because it means I have to worry a whole lot less about preserving my Twitch VODs now. But also just doing it in the vertical format for phone screens. And I mean, I know Twitch has that kind of baked into their stuff too, but
What's up?
I think we'll all those. Every time I go to repair now, it's like 20, 25 silver. But yes, so the multi-streaming thing is a little bit wonky because you can only set your settings for your primary stream source, which is Twitch for me. So you can't actually change settings for what gets sent to YouTube. It just kind of piggybacks off the information you're sending to Twitch. But somewhere along the line, there's a disconnect there, and I have to figure out where it is eventually. Those cookies smell amazing. That explains it. I mean, that helps anyway. Sure. They're always best the first day. I don't know. Yep, sounds good. Well, there's a general goods vendor over there, too. We'll go check that out in a minute, but yes, welcome back, Wondergoon. Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, it's been like that since I started. It's not something new that's popped up, but yeah, I don't know. There's got to be somebody who knows or who has had the issue. Probably all I really need to do is Google search it, right? And the answer should come up. But it ends up meaning that the YouTube stream is like way delayed. Like, specifically the vertical stream for phones is way delayed. Like, if I look at the thing now, yeah, I'm like, where it shows me, I'm still flying to Tannerus from wherever I was before. Yeah, I'm literally just flying over Theramore now on my way to Tannerus, which is where I was on my way here. So, yeah, it's just goofy. All right. What are we gonna find? Are we gonna find the Elixir of Brute Force recipe? No. Gee, a Skull of Protection, I'm not upset about that. And who's gonna complain about some deep-fried plantains? Delicious. Alright, well don't worry about it. I mean, I'm not worried about it. It's not stopping me from using it. It just means that anybody who chats on Twitch... Oh, Latance was here! I'm sorry. I had the chat overlay set to Twitch and not to the multi-chat. So I apologize. It was like 20 minutes ago you were here. Latance, I'm sorry. Probably gone now because I ignored you. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. But yes, I appreciate that you would help me if you could, Wondergoon. Blindweed. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Wow, that was fast. Oh, goody. There is perfect. Oh, what is the second herb that's here? 2 golden sentinel. I don't need any. What I do need is to be wary of the fact that I am going to have to go take cookies out of the oven in about 60 seconds here, I think. I don't want to get caught hanging out with our... I'm going to get caught by our gorilla friends here. Ooh, tasty Angoro dirt piles. We should actually... I only have a couple of seeds left here, but we may as well use one now. Life fruit. 1 life fruit. Goodbye. Alright, I'm going to go see if I can kind of climb up into a little secluded spot here. There's the timer. Alright. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Don't worry about me. Gone for 30 seconds and I'm already disconnected from the server. Pretty aggressive. Oh, my wrist is a little stiff. I took a second to stir and taste test the soup that I'm making for supper here. And it needed salt, so I threw in some salt. Okay. Fungal Rock. Down at Fungal Rock. Is that how the song goes? There's a bunch of guys not here. Makes me possibly nervous. I mean, somebody's been through here not that long ago. Question is, were they fighting their way out or fighting their way in? There's no corpses, so it's been a little bit. We got a long way to go to get to Ucha through this cave too, so... Well, there's a gorilla. I feel like we need to go this way anyway. Probably have a food buff on, and why don't we throw on this scroll of protection? 240 armor. Nowhere near as good as our superior defense, but we're not going to be here in here that long, I don't think. Oh, there's somebody. 57 Hunter. They are probably going after, what's his name, right? Do you want to let this guy pull here? Well, you always want to be a little bit cautious around Hunter and their feigned death. But I think we're relatively okay. He can skin my kills. I'm totally fine with that. I just have a feeling he's gonna kill Ucha here. I go back and kill my nose. He's gonna go for Ucha. Yep, and there he goes. The question is, does he help me with this guy or not? Looks like the answer is no. Well, he's gonna let the pet tank it. Just fair, I guess. But now I gotta wait around for Ucha to respawn. I think I can take this guy without. Yeah, he was definitely coming here for... Well, I shouldn't say for the quest. He might have been just coming here for the leather, like... It's so hard to say. It's mana low. Well, plantains and berry juice. I guess we'll see how long it takes, right? I mean, we can fight a few other guys while we're waiting. There's not really much we can do in terms of trade skills. But, you know, only because we don't have anything at all worth... Sadly, we're going to lose our 13 strength there, but... Oh, darn, we should have sold this burning pitch, too. Well, I guess we could throw on our Rumsey Rum Black Label here. We've only got... We got 11 of them here and another 10 in the bank, so let's pop that. May as well be a little tipsy. Whee! I guess we can at least make sure that the cave stays clear so that there's no... I mean, if I was Blizzard, I would make the Ucha spawner, like, rares... Not rares, but, like, named mobs like that have a slightly shorter respawn time. Tempted to go and kill that and run my way back, but... If we're really lucky, Ucha will respawn a few seconds ahead of the other gorilla here, and we can pull just one, but... Even if we get them both, I'm not overly concerned. I should have looked what level Ucha was. Probably 53 or 54. I don't want to say there's level 60... Well, there's level 60s happening every day. There's still, on average, a few of them every stream. Alright, well, that strength thing wore off. Let's use our 4 strength. Oh, there's Ucha. 54. Let's get... Come on, I'm just trying to close my bag. Whoa! Hey, what are you doing? There we go. Resist and a parry. Wow. Resisted the judgment and parried our Crusader. Or command proc. Yikes. And he's got the stun. That's okay. There we go. Ucha's pelt. Easy peasy, as they say. Yeah, so there's a couple of respawns. Can we jump down and just fight the one? Probably. Yeah, now anyway. I didn't really jump down, I just fell down. Ow. Oh good, we got a patroller coming. Should have thought of that, shouldn't I? Let's see if we can burn this guy down slightly faster then. I don't think we're going to be able to avoid the fight. Well, we're almost done it, so... Alright. Now we're low on mana. Might have to mana potion instead of heal here. Oh, there we go. We got lucky with that, because now we are out of mana. I think we can just grind it down. We should be... I say, we should be able to judge again here shortly. We're not getting enough mana for Hammer of Wrath anytime soon. Alright. Big potion. Empty barrel. Oh, totally forgot I could have used stone form there. That was closer than I meant it to be. I was paying more attention to my mana than my health. That would have been unfortunate, hey? But between 15 stamina from this, 8 stamina from the food, that's 23 stamina, plus this 10% Blessing of Kings on top of that. That adds quite a bit. Alright, speaking of kings, let's refresh that. Fight the Stomper. You guys seem to have a lot of health. I've definitely seen a few people running around with like gorilla pets like this, like as hunters. Not really sure if that's some kind of meta I'm not aware of, or if it's like what the benefit to that is. I mean, people use different pets for different things, right? Right, we made it out. Need to get 8 more blood petal sprouts. There's one. And some dirt. Amazing. Despite the devil sores, which are the only real downside to this zone, I do quite like Ungoro here. Hi, buddy. How was your day? Did you have track day today?
No.
No? What did you do then? Did you play... What? He stayed inside all day. Boring. Oh, okay.
Because the other...
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. We're gonna have to fight that guy. I want a donut. I already had one. I mean, let's be honest. Who doesn't want a donut? I mean, we got a dozen, so there is more than one per person. But I'm gonna resist the urge right now. I'll have one after supper like everybody else. There's 5 of us, so technically there's 2 extra donuts. Oh, nice. Whoops. 4 more. We can do 4 more. Then we have to run back to the... We have to run back to the entrance to turn in Ucha, and we have to go back to Ratchet to turn in the Ungoro soil. So, we may as well not run the rest of the way up here. We may as well just do this. See what we find. Not so much see what we find, but see which of these sprout things is present. Again, I feel like we could probably get a solid 5 more than we need. But, see, like, here's one. Like, how... It's the one downside with Ungoro, like, especially as an alchemist, like, Ungoro soil and all of the stuff you can get for like the blood petal sprouts. Like the blood petal sprouts are actually a pretty good turn-in. I've gotten these elixir of giants have all come from King's on here. Yeah, the elixir of giants potions have all come from the Moro grain. But a whole bunch of this Swiss cheese, and we've gotten a ton of scrolls, and some food, and some moonberry juice. Moonberry juice more often than the other stuff, but sometimes some morning glory dew. A few more. Problem is, it's hard to stop once you see them. Especially once you're used to hunting them. Once you're used to hunting them, it's very hard to not stop to pick them. Oh, Ungoro. Dirt. Yeah. Unfortunately, riding around Ungoro just picking stuff is not super engaging gameplay. I keep meaning to do things like this off stream, and then I got sidetracked by working on these. Oh, nice. These are the last two that we need. I think. Yeah. Yeah, got sidetracked picking up the Sunken Temple quests. And more dirt. This is the way. I'm gonna use the seed pouch here. Because why not? The whole point of having it is to use it. Life fruit. While there are worse herbs in the game for us than life root right now, there aren't many. All right, I'm gonna grab this one. The allure of the elixir of brute force recipe is too strong. I have to imagine that on era servers, it's an insanely expensive item. Maybe not so much now. But for a long time, like, because I suppose maybe the Zandalari potions are slightly better. I can't remember now. But what's the... I can't even remember the... 18 strength, 18 stamina, I think.
Peace, friend. Go in peace.
Ucha, the Beast Slayer. It's plus 3.8 damage, but we lose 20 strength. So I don't think it's a straight up upgrade unless we know we're going to be fighting beasts.
May the eternal sun shine.
But it's good XP. I'm going to check back over here because I know there's a chance for there to be Ungoro soil just around this corner. As well as got one of these guys. Alright, well. Gonna go back to the flight point. Not expecting to see too many of them on the way back here. Just because we sort of picked them all on the way down, and it's not likely that they've respawned since then. There's a chance for some mountain silver sage up here, though. Yeah, no such. Yeah, and the raptors over there are too tightly packed to want to go running through their space looking for them. I mean, there probably are a few of them out there, but... Well, there's one right here. Which I'm pretty sure where we picked one on our way by. So we'll keep looking. And the Ungoro dirt is back. We're getting close to 50. Oh. Again, we keep getting close to making that jump and then not actually... Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I can't believe how hard it was to see these guys at first. Till we turned the ground clutter down. I think it was maxed when we first started. Silver Sage? Come on. Okay. No surprise, no big deal. Need 11 more if we're going to do 2 turn-ins. I'm sure we can get them. Gonna have to fight this Pterodax. Not if we're careful. Do need to be a little cautious because this is also Devil Sore. Oh yeah, sure. Now we're gonna grab that one. I'm gonna say though, this is technically Devil Sore territory. This guy's not gonna leave us alone either, is he? Oh, wrong way. There we go. Oh, and we do have some Mountain Silver Sage over there, so. Not like we were running out of that, but the only reason my bank is so full is because I have like 3 stacks of every herb. Except I know I don't have 3 stacks of Mountain Silver Sage. I have 1, I think. I'm pretty sure we need it for... Oh, we need it for the healing potion and for Mongoose. Need 2 for a Mongoose. So yeah, we do want to keep on top of those stockpiles. Nine more pots. Well, we'll get a few of them anyway. Say, more people fighting the Angoro apes. Gorillas, pardon me. Don't want to mislabel them. Oh, here we go. Wow, this has been the corner. Been like 5 of them in this little area. I mean, I know there's... Most of these spawns have had one at them, too. Wonder how high the sprouts stack, too. I've had as many as 30 of them in my bag before. I know they stack that high, but... I do kind of... Well, I mean... I think it's a 0.5% chance or something, or a 1.5% chance. Whoop, come on. Now I want to look it up. Small brown wrap package. There it is. Oops. But, all right. Nope. Comments. Reward contains. There we go. Oh, it's a 2% chance. Elixir of Brute Force. 2 Grom's Blood, 2 Plague Bloom. Increases strength and stamina by 18 for an hour. It's the highest strength one you can get, I think, without going to the To the ones from the Zandalari reputation. Alright, 4 more. We can do 4 more. 4 more is easy. Buffed that priest and maybe they would have given me some stamina. Alright, well. No point going up there until we've gotten the 4 more. Dirt. And a pod. Not a pod, it's a sprout. Just call them sprouts. I keep calling them pods by accident. Once we're done harvesting this, we're going to use our very last Tharlendrus seed. Oh, you know what? We're not, actually, because we don't have the inventory space to open said pod. No, we're kind of backtracking already here, but it is over there. It's funny, you notice the stone guardian there walking through the river. You could almost imagine the stone guardian having been on his patrol for centuries, and the lowlands there with the water are actually just his path that he's worn into the floor of the... Ah, darn it, I was crying. Isn't that kind of a comical thought? He's just been doing this for so long that his footprints have left a rut in the ground so big. Talk about dedication, hey? I mean, what choice does it have? It's programmed to do that. Oh, is that... Oh, we need 2 more. Alright, because that was soil, not cement. The music just got very quiet for a second there. Really made me worried that there was a devil source sneaking up behind me. Alright, this is the last one we need. This gives us 30 for 2 turn-ins. For a combined 4% chance. And I know that's not the way statistics work. There's another one, but I am not going to pick it up. Okay, I'm going to pick up 1. Just because I want to see if they stack higher than 30. They do. Oh, and there's another one. I'm going to fight the urge. The only thing we're going to stop for now is if we see any more Ungoros soil. I'm not expecting we'll see any of, but... Might be 1. There's 1 sometimes by this tree before we go up into the... Funny how you get used to knowing where these things are when you farm so much. But we got 55 doodads, so that's pretty solid. Yeah, usually right there. Oops. Alright.
Best deals anywhere.
Take a gorilla hair, take a gorilla fang, take some burning pitch, take more gorilla hair, take a life root. Repair our stuff.
I could help.
A king's blood. A single solitary king's blood.
For real.
I got what you need. Okay, I can't do the Dodanga voice here. Not gonna happen. Small brown wrapped pouch. Small brown wrapped pouch. Delete blood petal sprout. Alright. How lucky are we feeling? I feel like I should be optimistic, but I'm not. Oh, I got a barrel here to sell too. Well, alright. Can't turn in any more of those. We just got to open the bags and hope for the best. Or pardon me, the brown wrapped packages and hope for the best. Well, first one's first. Okay. Healing potion, plantains, morning glory dew. Oh, yes! Elixir of brute force! That is... What do you want to bet we've got a second one in this other package now, too? We've probably turned this in about 10 times now, including the second one we did. So this is really not bad. That's a 10% drop chance. We have beaten the odds, really, on this one here. Teaches you how to make an elixir of brute force. Increases strength and stamina by 18. Which also kind of makes our elixir of fortitude for 120. Probably this overlaps, though, because it increases by health, not by stamina. But between that and buff food, and I have to assume we can still stack the Rumsey Rum on top, too. That is a pretty good deal. And here I was not feeling optimistic. All right, let's see what's in this other one. Swiss cheese and quail. Well, all right. Let us learn the elixir of brute force. I've never had that recipe before. In hardcore or otherwise. Right there. Oh, look, it's orange. Ooh. 2 Plague Boon, 2 Grom's Blood. Grom's Blood is our bottleneck at the moment. Plague Boon goes for the low. So now we've got Elixir of the Mongoose for 25 agility and 2% crit. And we've got 18 strength. Now, sadly, I don't think brute force will stack with the Elixir of Giants. But, I mean, for all I know, brute force and mongoose don't stack either. I guess I never even thought about that. But hard to turn down 18 stamina either, is it? So, all right, let's sell our barrel for 15 silver. And oh no, we got to fly from here to Ratchet. We have to turn in the Ungoro Ash.
Time is money, friend.
Right, that's a little bit of a flight, and we got to go through. What are we doing for?
Real.
Still got one too many quests. Right, well, I can come back and pick up those other quests another time. We're not going to end up. We're not going to end up in Sunken Temple today. Now I don't even have time, probably left in the stream, to get there and run it. But since this is going to be a bit of a lengthy flight, I am going to take a couple-minute break. I'm going to use the washroom, haste and season the soup that is on the stove for supper, and yeah, just generally get up and stretch. So I'll be gone for probably 3 to 5 minutes. I'll leave you with the Be Right Back screen so you can watch our majestic flight, and I will see you guys in a couple of minutes. Alright, well, I'm back. Still haven't landed, although we're awful close, I suppose. Well, the soup is coming along good. Needed a little bit of salt. And I put in a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder, too. Because, you know, why not? So, turn in this quest here. I think we'll hearth to wetlands. Go to... Yeah, then go to Darnassus first.
What's up?
Need to do that. Go here. And I guess, really, we're going to hint. Need the Vidar elixir. Go to Winter Spring. I guess we can decide some of that while we're getting our way to Darnassus, but need. Alright, well, let's turn this in and go from there, I guess.
Time is money, friend.
Volcanic activity. Is it true that the volcano in Angora was active? I'm sure I could learn a lot with some ash from the volcano. Paladin, here's your Ungoro ash.
Have a good one.
These samples will be perfect for my studies. Thank you. I promise you'll be the first one I tell about my findings. And we never heard from him again.
Be good.
Oh, right. Oh no. How did somebody die here? Oh, I'm not sure I want to know, but... Oh, can we get rid of...
Time is money, friend.
Oh, well, we can't do that. We don't actually have a stack of Plague Bloom anywhere? No. Alright, well, we'll swap you. We'll have a little bit more space. We can grab the Morrow Grain, because we'll need that for the turn-in. Don't have any more seeds, but... Look in the comments! Yeah, sorry, Latance. I did see you there later. Or earlier. From your earlier comment. We had a bit of a... But I did see you. Welcome. I hope you're good. I'm not sure. Am I Where are we in the game? Where do you see me? Because that will tell me
Keep it real.
how delayed things are. I guess we're hearthing right away here. So maybe Latance doesn't know super lots about the game. I don't know. If that's true, then I apologize. Hearthstone. W. Not sure what that means, Latance. What's the game called? What? Okay. We need to go to Darnassus. We need to catch that boat, which is probably going to leave before we get there. Yeah, no, I'm trying to get a handle on how delayed we are. Now, see, I want to stop and buy fishing lures, but I also want to not miss the boat. Oh, for crying out loud. We are so going to miss the boat. We'll try our best. make it. Nice. Now we had so much time we could have stopped, especially if we hadn't fallen in the water. But, yeah. Even now, like where it's showing me, we're like still back in Ratchet, even though I know we're on the boat here. And it's kind of hard to tell where we are on the boat too, or that we are on a boat unless you're staring out at the sea. There, this should make it pretty obvious that we're on a boat. On a boat. Oh, well, I'm on a boat. Although again, it's hard to tell on the vertical view that this is the water. Technically, we want to jump off it soon. Oh dear. I missed the jump. That's okay. Had a dream. It was about sitting in a chair, watching a video on my phone. Oh dear. Spilled the water. Whoops. Well, I'll try not to be that hilarious today. Although my wife thought I was pretty funny when I told her I was going to try and set up
I am honored.
what do you call it? A scene on my streaming software here so that people can watch me cook. Like I can set it up so I can use my camera as a phone, then I can broadcast from my phone to the computer, and then it'll pick up the phone and I can actually be in the kitchen with the tripod on my phone and streaming my cooking stuff. I'm talking about doing a nice oven brisket here in a couple weeks, and so you have to do the rub and the dry brine like at least 20 hours. Well, I mean, you can do it overnight, but probably do it starting at lunchtime, like around 12. Get that all done, clean up, and then come and play some games after at the end of June. Yeah, brisket was on sale when we were in the city at the store, so I only spent 75 Canadian dollars to buy a monster brisket. Like, it's huge. And when I say it's a monster brisket, like, the camera's not big enough to, you know. I can't remember how many pounds it is. It was not the biggest one there. The biggest one there was almost $100. It was $98 and some odd cents. And yeah, I can't believe we got the elixir of brute force now. I feel like we should just make some of those and delete the elixir of lion's strength, because it's really not worth much to us right now. Whoop. Alright, we got the marrow grain here. If we want to make a stack of these, oh, we need more plague room and we need more Grom's wood. Of course we do. Well, the alchemy place is right over there. So let's... Oh, we can do... Well, I don't know. We can do arcane elixir, elixir of superior defense, and elixir of greater agility, so...
I am honored.
I am honored. So what do I need? I need 4 of these. 8. And then I need... No, I need 2 more as well. No, not 6. 2. There we go. Then I need 3 more Grom's blood. There we go. That will let me make stack of 5 of those, which is a really solid thing. Took a couple of the golden sandsome we've been hoarding. We could make a couple more of these, but what's really the point anyway? Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. We've got enough in our bank now to not worry about it. Or in our bags now to not worry about it. Yes, let's do the alchemy first. Gotta wonder what the elixir of brute force recipe sells for in like phase 1 vanilla.
The loon be with you.
Bye to you. Crystal vial.
Goddess, watch over you.
Oh yeah, we the mongoose too, but not sure if these are the same level or not. This should get us to 292. Unless they shouldn't go yellow yet. Oh, elixir of the brute force did. Well, we got one. Should get the second one here. Yeah. All right, we're almost to 300. There we go. Put that in here. All of this other stuff. We got so many buff potions. It's insane. And I'm down for it. 100%. Then let's go see the guy about some Morrograin and pick up some more Morrograin seeds. Or pardon me, Tharlendris seeds. A little bit of a dice roll. You never know for sure quite what you're going to get.
The loon be with you.
Buy 20 Tharlendris. I always thought it was funny that you can put them in the herb pouch when you can't put anything else. When you can't... Well... No, I guess I thought you couldn't put the seeds in here. Anyway, one extra so we can make one extra here.
May the stars guide you.
We're not going to get 7 Morrograin, sadly. 5 is the most you can get from a pack. And it's been a while since we've had any. So it wouldn't surprise me if we got another 1 or 2 now. Life root. Getting a single life root is the worst. Okay, I take that back. Getting a single... King's Blood is the worst. Not that Life Root is much better, but... Okay, we can do 2 turn-ins here. Morrograin to Darnassus. And I... 550 XP as well.
Friend. Hello. Till next we meet.
Till next we meet. Hello. Oh, right, we gotta put these stone scale eels in the bank. Alright. Up. Down. Yeah, I fished the eels up along with a bunch of mithril bound trunks. Is there such a thing as a what's after mithril in this game? Thorium? Is there such a thing as a thorium bound trunk? I would almost have to think there is.
Peace be with you.
Alright. Stone scale eels. Oh, that are streaking eels. What is our reputation with the Timber Mahol? We still need 1,010 reputation. It's a long way to go. I think we're going to be turning these in for a little while yet. Alright.
Good luck, friend.
Let me see here. More Swiss cheese, more frost oil. That's not bad. Mana potion, useless. Moonberry juice, not useless. Superior healing potion, kind of useless. more cheese, morning glory dew, and a restorative potion. Those are actually kind of useful in places where you get lots of debuffs, but not really sure there's going to be that many places we're going to need it. Elixir of Greater Agility. Well, now I'm glad I didn't make one. We got our stack full up again. Of course, some Swiss cheese. More of these mana potions we don't need. Another restorative potion. Another moonberry juice. More cheddar. Elixir of Detect Undead. Is that what that was? Yeah, Detect Undead. Where did that go? Oh, right here. It's unfortunate that it looks exactly like a superior healing potion. I mean, I don't need the Elixir of Detect Undead. I have the aura that reveals undead to us. I can't pick up the Scroll of Agility because I have an extra piece of cheese in my bag. Right, well, that's fine. We can find a vendor real quickly and sell something. Okay, so the real question now is where are we going to quest next? I feel like we need...
Feel free to browse.
Greetings. Be careful.
One inside here. I feel like we need to get this Vidar Elixir thing dealt with.
Feel free to browse.
Goodbye, Superior Healing Potion. Goodbye, Detect Undead.
Illuminate your path.
And hello, Scroll of Agility. Okay. Again, we've got more stuff than we necessarily want to be dragging around. Alright. Ritual Totem, Winter Spring, Retribution. Kill the succubus before finding the remains of Trey Lightford. Right. That one's another in a cave type situation. Find Ranshala in Eastern Winter Spring. There's the Sunken Temple. The lone Sunken Temple quest we actually have. Oh, just only the one under Sunken Temple. Vidar Elixir, yeah. Then some Western Plague Lands. Well, I suppose we could do a few quests in Winter Spring. We could do... we could do this one here. Falling to the Corruption. That one we should be able to tackle without too much difficulty. I guess the question is whether or not we want to bring those totems with us. Because we should... Ugh, it's always so tough. What? Oh, already at the bank. Come on, Dave. Discover Dark Whisper Gorge. That one's not too hard. It just involves some travel.
I'm listening.
I am listening. Listening, by the way, guys. Alright, I'm going to move these back over. Am I? Oh, bother. We had some crystal vials in the bank already, so we could have just made 3 of these. Oh, well. Can't undo it now. I mean, we have 2 choices. We can go to Winter Spring, or we can go to Western Plaguelands. I kind of want to do the dealie with these Osseous Agitator things with the Plague Cauldron. So many things here, you know? We could actually take this and we could make more heavy mage weave bandages. Probably I should just sell these Elixir of Dream Vision things. Also just sell the one Mage Weave cloth. Oh, but if we're going back to Fellwood, we should probably take these. But we're not really going back to Fellwood. Well, I guess we would be killing a few things in Fellwood. Grab ourselves another Songflower buff, maybe. Homemade cherry pie. Right, well, if we're not going to Whatsits, then we can switch these quest items for other things that we might want to take. Oh, we need to sell this potion, too. These mana potions. Yes. I mean, a lot of these things are... Oh! Herald Moonstalker. Oh dear.
I am listening.
Feathermoon Stronghold. Oh, for Dire Maul.
Be careful. Ishnu Dal
The New Frontier. Wait, what? Snarian Circle seeks able-bodied explorers to success in exploring the vast new frontiers of Kalimdor. Oh, okay. This is probably a low-level quest that we wouldn't otherwise pick up now, but... I'm going to accept this quest. Because I'm going to end up over here to talk to the vendor. I may as well just go upstairs and see what Fandral has to say. The New Frontier. Is that a gray quest? Whoops. I don't actually see it here. Guess we'll find out in a minute, but...
Greetings.
Alright, sell the potion. Alright, I guess all these little one-offs here are going to go bye-bye. So this can technically go in the bank. This can go in the bank. This will sell. That we will use shortly upon arriving at our destination.
Good luck, friend.
Let's go see Androstag. See what he's got to say about the New Frontier. It's funny because we're in Kalimdor, and it's a new frontier in Kalimdor. I'm really not sure what.
I have vision that she lacks. Tyrande has no idea.
What makes you think I wish to be pestered with the likes of you? Wait, let me stop the important duties I attend to on a daily basis so I can help you locate a doodad somewhere. By all means, the welfare of Darnassus, nay, all of Teldrassil, should come second to the acquisition of a bauble for your collection. The fools in Moonglade waste my time with their call for assistance, and now I must endure this? Oh.
Speak quickly, young one. I have
Right.
urgent matters to attend.
I've relegated my second, Mathrangel Bearwalker, to deal with Moonglade's call for aid. Speak to him on this matter, not me. Let me give you some friendly advice. It is I who led us out of the darkness, not the Cenarian Circle in Moonglade, when all was lost for our race. Teldrassil gives us all new life. They would have you believe otherwise. To believe their propaganda would be a fool's task. I'll leave you to decide whether or not you're a fool. Speak with it's the Sarnarian Enclave in Darnassus. Okay, well, we can do that. I think he's just the guy downstairs we've been dealing with for Morrograin anyway. Baba, wherever you are, Pandrel's a jerk, and nobody likes him. And that's the way it's supposed to be, right? New Frontier. Yes, Paladin, thank you for coming. I apologize about the misunderstanding. The air is thick with mistrust between the Archdruid here and Keeper Remulos in Moonglade. Each suspect the other of chicanery, and the fact that strange corruptions of Teldrassil continue unabated are still an issue here. It does little to quell mistrust. Regardless, our duty to the circle remains, even if those who lead it may disagree with one another.
Goddess, watch over you.
Rabbi Saturna. For this task, keep a Remulos, Major Domo in Moonglade. Keep a Remulos's Major Domo. Okay, the Major Domo of Remulos. Rabbi Saturna. Seeks aid exploring the vast westlands far to the west of Tannerus. Oh, okay, even farther west than Angoro. This is the breadcrumb to Silithus, right? Speak with Rabbi Saturna in the village of Nighthaven in Moonglade. Moonglade lies between Fellwood and Winterspring, accessible through a path out of Timber Hold. And I guess we can go that far, right? But I don't want to do that today.
Good luck.
Leave the quest on this guy here because we'll be
The
back.
stars guide you.
Talk to this guy here. But I don't think Silithus is a good place for us to go just yet. I want to pop these two in the bank. I guess the one remaining question is whether or not we want to chance using the Vidir elixir in hardcore. It's supposedly okay on hardcore servers.
What brings you here?
What brings you here? Okay. Swap you and swap you. And where's the stupid little... Oh, this is going to be the annoying thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, in theory, we should grab these. Turn in some of them for more plant salve on our way. For whatever good that will do. What else can we throw in the bank? Throw a bunch of food over there, but what good does that really do? I guess we can throw the Argent Dawn commission in here. We're not going to be doing anything with the Argent Dawn right away. Cenarian Beacon we want to hang on to, though. I suppose Beast Slayer will be good for us to use. Thank goodness it's an axe along with Bone Biter, so we don't have to worry about learning a new skill right away. We can just kind of use it out of the box, as it were. But if we're going to do that turn-in for more plant salve, we almost need to go through southern end of fly to Astronar and then run from there. Ugh, but we want to go in and turn in
Ishnuala.
Just got my first "You're not in a guild" whisper. Oh, this isn't going to be any closer, really, is it?
Farewell.
Here. I mean, it's technically closer. But if you want to, like, but I don't think you can run through here. I think you have to follow the road, which makes it actually farther. Plus, it's a longer flight. But yeah, this is a shorter run than
Greeting.
the Fellwood one.
Good luck.
Go all the way down south, anyway. Yes. Guild is recruiting. They're fun to chat with and coordinate dungeons, quests, and help with world buff timers. Looking to rebuild a network of players to help level with and eventually tackle endgame. Yeah. I'm good, thanks. There's no point in a self-found player being in a guild. I mean, structurally, like, there's nothing wrong with the social aspect of the game and wanting to hang out with people and whatnot. We're in another little bit of a flight point here, so I'm going to sneak over and grab a tiny little snack to munch on. But yes, I appreciate the value of a guild in some ways. But for self-found in hardcore, it's mostly just going to end up with me being distracted by guild chat and dying. Or else, you know, people wanting help, wanting, you know. And as a self-found player, I'm really not that able to help, you know. Thanks for that, Flins. I was pretty sure it was you from the start, even though I was off camera and couldn't see the screen. I hope you're doing well. I'm sneaking a little snack here before supper. I got some we got some soup bones, some beef soup bones. You're a tad annoyed. What did I do? Or are you just annoyed in general, not annoyed at me? Now you got me nervous. What did I do, Linz? Okay, good. You're doing the classic blunder. It's like you show up in chat and you're like, "We need to talk," and then you're like, "What do you think about Andor?" Like, bought a new GPU and it might be defective. Oh no. Oh, that's brutal. Would you at least get it replaced under warranty, like, or did you not, or did you buy it, you know, I don't want to say used, but like secondhand or something, or just brand new? Okay, I should think so, but these days you never know, right? Oh wow. Like it just won't post, or what's the trouble? Not detected by the motherboard. Yeah, that doesn't sound very promising, does it? Not detected by the motherboard. Oh, Shobi-wan. Welcome, Shobi-wan. Why is that so quiet? Oh, I know why it's quiet. Hang on a second, I gotta... Not sure why it's not showing here, but... it's because... I think because I turned this down here. That it's so quiet. Maybe it wasn't that quiet in the stream, but welcome, Shobi-wan. That's a great name. I do like it. Very much so. Thank you for being here. And for enjoying the content enough that you want to find us back. Come back and find us another day. I contacted Gigabyte. Entered with a few troubleshooting steps. Yeah, now you're stuck working, so you can't do anything about it, for sure. Well, I mean, it's good that they're trying to help you out with the whole troubleshooting thing. I mean, I'm sure that's fair, right? To want... for them to want you to kind of try a few things, but yeah, I know, right? Like we had the same problem when I was building my son's computer. In that I had work, and so we got everything put together, and we were having a couple of problems, getting things to talk to each other. Like he got a really expensive monitor. But it was obscure enough monitor that it didn't have the drivers automatically installed. So it looked like it wasn't detecting the monitor, but what was really happening was that it didn't have the specialized drivers installed. And so I ended up just plugging in my old, like not even my new monitor, but like my old monitor. And then we could see what we were doing and figured out it was working. And then we could download the drivers and whatever else it needed to recognize this thing. But Oh. They wouldn't ship it to you? Kind of brutal. Tried all the monitors and 2 TVs. Oh, wow. I guess, yeah, the shipping would take a while. But yeah, that's a long way to go for just one thing, right? I guess that's the trade-off, right? It's like paying for fast shipping, right? If you want it right now, that's possible, but there's a cost. Check with the manufacturer. Yeah, because sometimes they don't want you to go through the point of sale. They want you to go through the company. Yeah, I used to work when I was in college. I worked at Toys R Us, and not actually a bad employer, I didn't think. But yeah, we had all kinds of stuff that... haven't heard of Toys R Us in a while? Yeah, I know. But yes, there was all kinds of stuff we had there that the company did not want to go through the store to replace things. They wanted to go through the customer directly. And it depends. Like, there was a couple of different companies that were big like that. Like, for bicycles, like, that's the department I worked in, the outdoor department. So, sports equipment, bicycles, all that kind of stuff. And that was fine. Like, all that stuff, they were happy to send us replacement parts because we generally speaking built the bicycles and put things together. But like those battery powered like Power Wheels toys and things like that, they didn't want us doing anything. They wanted the customer to go through them directly. I have no idea why they preferred it that way. I didn't mind because those things were a nightmare when things weren't working right. Yeah, I mean, this was the late 90s and early 2000s, like before my wife and I were married. But yeah, that's super annoying. Super annoying. Thankfully, we have not had to deal with anything like that. But correct me if I'm wrong, but you're just upgrading too, right? Like, you're not building a whole new rig. You're just upgrading your machine to a new yeah, so at least you still have something that works for you, but yeah, you got to pull it all apart to... You kind of got to have it working for work, right? Oh, we can turn this in twice. Nice. There we go. A crappy GPU for a 9070 XT. Very nice. Hi. Take one from the top instead of trying to take one from the end. You want to sit on my knee? You can do that for a minute. Under MSRP. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We sure did, buddy. Yeah, and I've lost, like, I can't keep track of the models for, or at least, I shouldn't say I can't. I haven't yet wrapped my head around all of the, come this way, then they can see you.
Fine.
You had fun at school today? I'm glad. Flimsy says hi. You were already waving. See? Right there, it says hello. Can you read that? Yes, you can. Yeah, so I'm not sure where the 9070 sits in the hierarchy of, I know, you go on Friday. Yeah, as a carnival. Cool. Yep, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, like, you know, 40... It's basically trading blows with the 5070, so that's a pretty top-end card then. Like, you don't get much... Oh, 5070 Ti even. So there's like maybe 2 or 3 cards above on the in the other line there, right? That's not a lot for sure. Highest model for this gen. Okay, wow. Oh yeah, I guess the 50s, because there probably isn't a 5090. PI out there yet, hey? You want to watch? Do you want to sit in a chair and watch me play? No? You're good? You gonna have donuts after supper? Yeah. Alright. Hit me up with some Moro Grain, game. 3 Moro Grain. Very nice. Oh, right. And that might be something they come out with, like, in the near future, but not, you know, maybe in 6 months or something. They focused on the mid... Right, because a lot of the 50 series cards, they're basically doing, No, you don't think so? Well, you probably know more about it than I do. Okay, I'm torn now between grinding furbolgs and going and turning in these quests, but I guess... I was going to say, because a lot of the power from the 50 series cards, and I don't know how AMD is on this, but my understanding is that a lot of the frames that the 50 series cards are generating are actually, they're not rendering them from the graphics engine, they're sort of generating them artificially. Architecture wouldn't be as efficient, right? And they're already kind of a power hog. Stanos 00. Welcome, Stanos. That's our second follower today. Second follower in the last 10 minutes. Welcome, everybody. All 2 of you, but, you know, 1 more and we reach our follower goal. Hint, hint. No, I'm just kidding. Don't follow if you don't want to. Don't follow if you're just following because I suggested you should. But if you wish to, we would be happy to have you follow the channel. Okay. Right, so depending on the quality of the production run and everything. I'm sure that's efficient in terms of production. But then, yeah, you'd have to have some awful high-quality stuff coming out. It's a bit unfortunate in that it's a bit of an arms race. It's almost turning into... Oh, it is? Oh, okay. So my grandfather, who is no longer with us, and has been gone for some time now, like 15 years, a long time now. But when he grew up, cameras were, I don't want to say they were the new big thing, but like every couple of years there was a brand new camera that came out with a full... Oh, they're fully unlocked too. Well, that's pretty sweet. Right? And so people who were early adopters, they would, you know, people that liked to have the newest thing. Like a lot of people would go and they would buy these new, you know, it would be the new model camera, right? Every 18 months or every 2 years or whatever. And this is we're talking about like he was born in 1918? Is that right? Goodness. Yeah, it is 1918. That's when he was born. So we're talking about like the 40s and the 50s, right? And then manufacturing kind of came online, right, during a lot of that period. Yeah, and that's what he was saying. Like, you know, back in the 40s, 1980 to 2000 was nuts. It was. I mean, it wasn't worse, but it was a big. Like there was a because of the decreased manufacturing costs and the improvements in technology. So you know, they used to come out with a new camera every 2 years, and then it was every year, and then it was every 6 months, and then it was every 3 months, right? And we're not talking about like, you know, buying a $10, you know, disposable camera. Yeah, I remember my 1 year. What year would that have been? 2005. So 2000, probably 2007, 6 or 7. Anyway, I can't remember. My parents decided they were going to buy my sister and I each like digital cameras, you know, because we were starting to have our kids, and you know, so they and it would have been easy. It was easy for us to like email pictures, right? Well, you know, easy, but so they spent like $500 or $600 to buy us digital cameras. You know, now you can't even find a digital camera because they're just integrated into everybody's phones. But yeah, so it wasn't like, and so the cost of cameras was going down because more people were buying them. They were becoming not a luxury item, not even a convenience item. They were just a run-of-the-mill thing that everybody, like almost everybody had a camera, right? At least if you were middle class or above, you had a camera. And so the people who were originally like, you know, that were buying the new models, it was like a new iPhone, right? When it was 2 years between new iPhones, or 3 years or 4 years between new iPhones, maybe there was never 4 years between iPhones, but when it was a slow cycle, people would get super hyped and buy the new one every time. Now, I mean, there are still people who have to buy the new iPhone every time. Is this the right? Yeah, we gotta go down here for a minute first. Yes, because there were so many more people buying it, right? So, but it used to be that people would buy a camera, like every new camera that came out, they would buy one because they wanted the newest. All right, we're gonna take whatever's here, and if we get one, that's great. If we get 2, we'll toss the extra or sell it. Of course, we get 3 now. The one time we get 3. Yes, Apple, that was not a good example, right, when I brought it up. But graphics cards feel to me like they are kind of approaching that point where it's there, but it's not there. Yeah, where the use case for them, like more and more people are buying computers that use good graphics cards, whether it's for...
Our goods are of the highest quality.
Hello.
Oh, I was going to repair, but I guess I don't need to. Yeah, whether it's for... yeah, they'd like to be... yeah, and they've shown that by some of their consumer unfriendliness, right? But yes, they've reached the point where where there's no point in buying a 50 series card for me, because like I have a 2070 Super in my computer right now, and when I play retail, I have to turn a bunch of the settings down to like good or high instead of ultra. Otherwise, the fans just get a chugging, and I know it's gonna be rough on it, and got to turn it down to 60 FPS instead of 120. I don't really care. Like, I'm more than happy to keep using this thing, but why would I buy a brand new 5070 for the price tag when the improvement over the 4070 is relatively minor? And in some ways, like a 1080 Ti is still, like, if you can find one that's in good shape, which is the tricky part, but you know, like the value proposition is so sad. Anyway, I'm not sure if we can cleanse this here. I'm going to try. I guess I can't click on it, so. Exactly, right? If you can get a good 40 series, forget the fit. Like, I'm at the point where I would, if I saw a good deal on a 3070, I would be tempted to buy it just to have... Exactly. The frame generation thing is just not cool, man. Like, what more can I say? Yeah, I'm not cool with that, really. Yeah, and so you, like, are they going to continue focusing on that technology? Probably. I hope it's not the future of graphics. I can see why they think it might be, and I can see why they're betting on it. But, yeah, it is really not. Exactly, right? And yeah. I'm not intelligent enough to... Anytime a major corporation releasing a major product at this stage of the game is touting, like, the AI qualities of their, you know, like... I know. And so many... I don't know. I saw the joke somewhere that pretty soon games are going to ship with one frame, like one single solitary frame for their video game, and an AI is going to generate the entire game based off of that one frame, right? Like I can look here. I think the overlay will pop up. FPS not available. There we go. Still not available. Really? Hold on. Go away. I don't need you. Oh, yeah. 8 gigabyte. Like, they should be at least 12. Like, what? Like, yeah, just not... I mean, they should really be 16, right?
Welcome.
The dear
Good.
elixir.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I'll need one vial to make sure this is truly the elixir. Yes, this is the stuff.
Watch your back.
Meet at the grave. This elixir will allow you to speak with one that you would normally not even see. Take the elixir along with Lincoln's sword. You can give me the sword back. To the graveyard outside Gadget's End. Once there, drink the potion. You may be quite surprised at the results, but do not be alarmed. In your other form, aka dead, head due north until you reach the mountains. You'll find the one you need to speak with in the rocky crevices. His name is Garion. Remember, he will only speak to you in that form.
Off with you.
Lincoln's tempered sword. So we got the sword back. So I'm being told by Wowhead that they changed this quest so that it doesn't actually kill you in hardcore. Still kills you in era, like in anniversary servers, but not in hardcore. So I'm torn. About whether or not I want to trust the game for that. Yay, more Moral Grain. Okay, so I've got a quest to kill Yetis. Oh, the Furbolg camp. That's what I was going to do on the other side. Okay. We want to do that? Can we safely do that? If we can do that, that'll get us a... I don't know if I should say a bunch more reputation, because it's with Donova here, not with the Timberwolf guys, but we'll kill some on the way there, so... Oh, no worries, Flins. Do what you gotta do. But yeah, like, why did they even release the 8 gigabyte? Almost said 8 megabyte. Like, why? What is the point of even releasing that? Like, who wants that tech, right? You probably missed it on your call, but I was saying somebody made the joke, and I forget where I saw it now, but somebody made a joke saying that that in another generation or two, we're not going to need to actually make games. They're just going to need to generate. They're just going to need to come up with a really good frame, and then the graphics cards will actually generate the entire game and all of its systems from looking at one frame. Yeah. Yeah, from 2015, right? 10-year-old technology. But no, wait, it's actually good, though. We said so. It's got AI. Because they're hoping their frame generation is going to be... Because it's new... They're hoping people are going to be excited about the new tech to the point where they're not actually paying attention to how much better it is. Because it isn't. These cards mostly go to system integrator. And then... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, people who don't know any better. Can't really just jump down from here. Oh, that's just an art. I thought it was maybe a quest. Yeah. Well, and that's what's going to happen, too, in a few years, right? It's taking advantage of people who just want... They just want a new... They want a new pre-built computer, and they don't care. And they don't look at the specs. They just, you know... Can it run Call of Duty at 120 FPS? Because, you know, it doesn't matter how blurry it is. Or any of those other things. No mage. Nice.
Thanks a lot.
They're leaving. Okay, well, then we got to decide what we're buffing ourselves with here. Alright, we're going to use the scroll for agility here. And we're going to see if that's enough. Oh, there's somebody else fighting over there, I think, maybe. Come here. Come on, could we hit him, please? Oh, we don't have Songflower. That's why it seems like we were... Another mage over there. Mages everywhere. Do these guys drop something I don't know about? Yeah, it's absolutely... Absolutely sinister. Well, I don't necessarily need the guys here. I need to find the... There's one guy up here that's from... Winter Spring. And I can't... There's a corrupted Songflower. We gotta go cleanse that. I wonder if that's what the mage is going to do. Yeah, exactly. The Winter Maw Emissary, but I'm not entirely sure where he's. Probably over there. He's over there. It's a 4-pull. Oh, goodness. Or he's down there. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't tell him. Maybe he's gonna head that direction himself. Oh, wow. He just melted that guy. I didn't realize he was a level 60. Oh, he totally decursed me. Absolute gamer, this guy. And wherever he is. He's not there. He must be in the back. I wasn't paying attention, honestly. I was looking at the mobs ahead of me there, and then at my keyboard when I was typing. Oh, man, darn it. Did I cleanse this songflower? Ouch. Oh, good. Perfect. There we go. Oh, the Avenger goes into a rage after seeing a friend fall in battle. Yeah. I don't think I've ever fought two of them before I noticed that, but... Corrupted Soul Shard. This is what we bring mana food with us for. Yeah, totally makes sense. And that's a fun mechanic. Two minutes! Holy smokes. Oh, to be a hunter with tranquilizing shot, hey? Come on. It resets if they... Oh, yeah, too, so you wouldn't be able to... Yep, that's mean, alright. There's the Mountain Silver Sage. Yeah, and the Den Watchers call for help, too. %30 increase in attack and damage? Yikes. Yeah, so he's hunting for these feathers here, he said. Not sure why he still needs reputation with those guys, but... I don't know, should I cleanse it? There's a medicine pouch. I didn't know that. Where do you... Oh, it's over here. Okay. Oh, okay, of course, yeah. Boom. Look at these guys just melt. Look at them go. Oh. What does the quest log say? Search the Deadwood camp in northern Felwood for a clue. Oh. Oh, we counterspelled. There you go. Man. Yeah, I guess I won't worry about it then. If he's going to clear the camp, I will be patient. Guess I'm not going to get many feathers right now, but that's okay. Yeah, it is a pretty big pull. Feel like I should kill the shaman, or is he going to pull that too? Usually skip it on your war? Yeah, I can totally see why. I do not want to get close. He doesn't have kings up anymore. I should have rebuffed him there. Once they're all dead, I will.
Brilliant!
Yeah, I would not be doing this without port back to Donovan Snowden. I could have healed him there before he Well, there we go. Yeah, I mean, he may as well pull the packs. I can only really do one or maybe two. I'm wondering if it's like if I'm gonna cleanse the Songflower over there, should I tell him?
Waka waka!
Scared me! Oh, there's the flask of mystery goo, which we know we're going to be eating sooner or later. I'm really not sure what the world buff Well, it is hardcore. I'm on edge just by playing. Can we not sneak back? Aw. Come on. Surely we can. Maybe this way? Oh. Oh. We're gonna get there. There we go. Whew. Oh, it's still clear here, too. Did it just take one salve to clear these things? Oh, there is a den watcher, but... Well, it takes two! Well... There we go. Oh. That was close. That was very close. Walk this way with me for a moment, will you, friend? Yeah, I've got mad jumping skills. You can't win, Deadwood Avenger. I have the high ground, which is why we're the same height. Come on. You still got a lot of health. Doesn't matter if I have Songflower or not. Nope. Right, yeah. After this fight, we are probably going to want to eat another buff food. Well, we've got the thing for the turn-in, so that's good. Oh, maybe not after this one. Because our health is still too high. That guy's going to patrol over here, though, isn't he? Here, he's still... Yeah. Turn around! Go the other way. Got one measly feather. I was hoping to get 4 here, but... Oh, we almost pulled that guy, too. Almost. Yeah. Well, we're... No, I was too slow! Darn it. I hate that debuff. Why am I bothering to heal myself when I'm going to be eating food? At a reduced, you know, healing benefit, but still. It's the stamina buff I want. There we go. I don't feel like that was a bad trade, cleansing that Songflower. Yeah, I would kind of like to get enough feathers to do a turn-in. Oof. That chain lightning does so much damage. Why am I bothering with this? I should just be eating buff, or not buff food, just the ordinary food that I have. Yeah, this guy is just clearing all the packs, hey? I mean, that's alright, I don't mind. Yeah, we've hit the stage of the game where there's so many doodads to track, right? Yeah, rune cloth, or not just rune cloth, but like feathers and soul shards, and we're gonna do another evergreen pouch here in a minute. Alright. What do you got for me? Arlander's seeds. Lay it on me. 4 Moro grain. Perfect. Alright, Avenger. Walk with me. Good old reliable Paladin kiting. Nice. What are we at now? 20.42% on these crits. Can you imagine if we... Hey, we got another feather. Can you imagine if we popped our mongoose? Be almost 25% crit chance. Kind of crazy. We got 3 now. A lot of these Avengers about over here right now. The Avengers have, in fact, assembled. Well, we haven't done any Yetis. Come on. That's right. Dodge! Dodge again! Ugh. Disgusting. There we go. Nice. There's another feather. We just need one more. I mean, not that I never do, but as a rule, I don't carry a ton of food. We hadn't gotten this food just from turning in all these different, like the Morrow Grain turn-ins and whatever else. I would not, because mostly I just use my remaining mana to, like, I keep a little bit, just because sometimes you end a fight without mana, and that kind of makes it hard to heal up after, but... Nope, I just want you. No den washers, just a patrolling Avenger. There we go. Oh, and there's our friend the mage. Very nice. There we go, we got 5 feathers. And there he goes. On his zebra mount. Is that a zebra mount? I can't tell from here. He's obviously got enough for a turn in here. So he's going up here too. Mostly I just wanted to get enough. Now that we had a few, to get enough to do a turn in so we could get them out of our bags but not waste them. Okay. No point in mounting. Yo, that guy's clearly clearly raiding. Okay, what are we at now for reputation? We need 880 more rep. I don't think we get any for turning in the Firewater quest thing here, but... But I know we'll definitely have a few more quests to tackle once we get this reputation up. Probably if I was smart, I would have been killing... Well, I mean, we had to go through here to get the cauldron thing. I suppose I could have popped some more potions while we have the Songflower buff. Songflower is just so strong in itself, right? That it's hard to feel like anything else is really worth it. I could go over there and check and see if they have a treasure chest. Is it a solid chest? Nope, no chest. Okay. Yeah, how would I know we were going to attract your attention? That's okay. That is okay. Back to Donovan here. I'm not sure what the follow-up quest is to the green sludge, but I'm sure it's probably reputation with... Does Everlook have a reputation? I don't think so. We should, in theory, stop in there because there's a couple more quests we could pick up.
Hi.
Mystery
Watch your
Goo.
back.
Hope you found something. The Winterfall are becoming increasingly aggressive.
Off with you.
You're very resourceful. Do you think that the Winterfall furbolgs have been to the Deadwood camp? Absolutely. I've studied the sample. While I can't say for sure, I believe it contains traces of toxic elements. However, the only way to know for sure is to gather some as a comparison. The Deadwood furbolg may be gathering these elements from other corrupted creatures in Fellwood. In particular...
Keep your feet on the ground.
Trying to read a quest. Really? Ah. No respect, I tell you. You're gonna throw the sword in? Yep. Splash. Come on. Yeah, there's Yeti fur. Then Yeti horns, I think, as well, isn't there?
What's on your mind?
What's
Be
on
good.
your mind?
Great to meet you. How are you?
Great.
Keep your feet on the ground. Great to meet you.
Like 3 toxic horror droplets. Where are these toxic horrors? Believe Deadwood full getting corrupted creatures fell. Elementals living in the Iron Tree Woods. Oh, okay.
Watch your back.
Yeah. Oh, there is an Everlook faction. That's what we got the reputation for. We can go kill the toxic horrors in Fellwood. Or... just back and forth to Fellwood. Where? They're in the Iron Tree Woods. So they're all... they're down here. That's not too far. I guess. Meet at the grave. I know, and they said, too, that they were planning to do something to change the quests like that actually require you to be dead to progress. Or hardcore. Apparently I have trust issues. Alrighty, well. Hang the Destroyer. 220 gold. 80 gold less than the auction house. Hang the Destroyer is 300 gold. You just know that they have a way to buy gold in hardcore now. 3 booty bay summons. Nixie at 555. We should try and be in Stormwind in half an hour. I will say that I don't normally chase things like world buffs, but Songflower in particular was like, it was intended as a whole zone mechanic, right? To collect the stuff for cleansing and to make it available to you know, I mean, the fact that you can click on them when you're in a group like that and everybody can get the buff is kind of, I don't know if I want to say it's unintentional, but clearly the goal of everybody going and grabbing this before they go into raids was not intentional vanilla design. It was just a cool thing that you could do in Felwood, and the fact that you could take those buffs and then go into raid with them was something nobody really worried about or even tried to do. I shouldn't say nobody, but it wasn't something that people bothered with because they expected, you know, to be dying and things in their raids. And when you die, you lose the buff, so alright, we gotta go find the toxic horrors now down here. What level are these guys at? And what other enemies can be down here too? That's another. Alright. Oh, I know where they are. They're over by the river. Ah. How do we come down here? Yeah, I've done this quest before. Although I don't think I did it in Season of Mastery, so. But I also remember fighting these guys when we did the escort for the dude. Good pull. Alright, well, we're gonna lose our food buff right away. Perfect. Oh, yeah, those guys, okay. Pretty sure they do nature magic damage, right? Ouch. Don't be so pushy. A major healing potion. Alright, well, keep that food buff rolling. Not sure how many of these guys we're going to have to fight, but a few at least. What is that? Localized toxin. Nature damage every 10 seconds. Yikes. Come on, guys. Corrupted Soul Shard. Not really what we needed. Okay. Oh, well. Somebody else is working on them here. Oops. Okay, do they only hang out around the craters, or? Rom's blood. Hey, we got one. Alright, we are definitely Stopping to grab Grom's blood. It is the herb we absolutely have the least of. Corrupted Night Dragon. He just picked the Grom's blood. Well, we were gonna pick the Grom's blood. Totally. I guess we gotta find the, what do we got here? Oh, Grom's blood. Okay. Come on, give me 3. Nice. And 3 Fell Creep, even. That's pretty good, too. Oh, there's one of these guys. There's a couple of them. Okay. Oh, there's one on the island, too. More of them around here than I thought. That's good news. Nice. That's 2. Got that one. That's okay. We can get this one. We have some mana. Come on. Get it up. Alright, this Toxic Horror has our last thing, so we don't have to chase these guys around anymore, right? Right. Oh, there goes a Withered Protector. Nice. Come on, Toxic Horror. Drop the thing I need. You know you want to. Dang. Globe of water. Oh. A globe of water, you said. Well, now where do I find one of these things? Might be some over there. We're not really gonna know till we get closer. Nope. Not expecting one over here either, really. But we can do is check. No, didn't think so. There are not enough of these enemies. It's not on this layer. going to see any more time soon. Oh, I take that back. We saw one. It's already fighting someone else. Oh, there we go. Okay, this guy's totally got what we need. Have I got what you need? Cleanse. Pardon me, purify. Wait a minute. Here we go. Thank goodness. Alright. Oh. Alright, I think we can get back to Donovan here and see what she's got to say. Nice. Oh, Jason is. Yes, I did. Cleansed whipper root. What do we get from cleansed whipper root? Whipper root tubers restore 700 to 900 health. Does that function like a potion? I just gotta come and cut up the meat there, like, shortly after 6. Half an hour. I'm getting hungry. Sure. I gotta admit, I am like keeping my eyes peeled for like the sprout guys from Ungoro here now. For no reason, like I know they're not there. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about these whipper root tubers. Like, do they take up a potion slot? Like, do they put your potion on cooldown? Or I'm just not sure why somebody would cleanse them. I suppose people that aren't or can't find a songflower. There's the songflower, there's the wind blossom, and then there's the whipper root. And I think there's just the three options. A little bit surprised that there isn't a quest to cleanse one of each of the three, right? Makes some sense to do that. Alright, can auto run through here. Bum bum. Is still unhappy. One of the consequences of getting old. 45 and counting. We got a few bugs in the system. Tempted to check for that treasure chest every time I come through here now. Even though getting it is a pain and is going to mean killing 4 or 5 or maybe more enemies, depending. Alright, Donovan. Here's your toxic horror droplets. Coming up. Oh, I wish we could go turn in these soul shards, too. So many of these quests involve, you know, going from one side of the planet to the other. Opposite hemispheres and everything else. Just go, 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 go.
Aye. Off
Toxic
with ya.
horrors. I think we're beginning to uncover what's happening here.
Be good.
I have to compare this to the substance you found in the cauldron, then I'm sure we'll know more.
Off with ya.
King's blood. Womp, 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 womp. Winterfall runners. Very interesting. When this toxic substance is mixed with the water from the hot springs, it loses its toxicity, only retaining the ability to temporarily affect those who ingest it. This must be why the Winterfall protect the hot springs so fervently. They need them to purify their fire water. We need to stop this. Cut off contact between Winterfall and the Deadwood. A group of runners walks the distance between their village and Fellwood. Find and defeat them and steal their shipment.
Keep your feet on the
There's
ground.
3 of them. And I'm not sure what levels they are. Haven't seen them for a while. Perhaps suspicious. But I also don't want to accidentally run into them. So, you know, it's a bit of a trade-off. I need to get some quests out of my quest log. That's part of the trouble I'm having. Okay, well, where is the village down here? I think it is. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Yep, of course there's a solid chest down there. Alright, well, we've done what we can, I feel, for now. Like I said, I gotta figure out how to get a few more quests out of my quest log here, because the limit is starting to become an inconvenience. But that it is what it is.
Here they are.
It's the way the game functions. Get rid of you. And you, and the global water. Everything else we want to hang on to, I guess.
Let's get it back.
All right, well, I think that's going to have to kind of do it for me here today. I've got supper to make and things like that to tackle, so oh. All right, I think we're just going to wrap it up. Like I said, I got stuff to do. Thank you very much again to Stanos and Shobi1 for those follows. Very much appreciate it. And I hope everybody's had a good time today. I know Fridays are not usually the busiest streams because people are out and doing things in real life. And oh, look at that. We just got disconnected. But yes, I will say again, you're all fantastic. I do hope you have a great weekend. I will be back most likely on Tuesday at the earliest because I've got work all weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday morning too. But should still be able to be online for that. But yeah, that's it for me for today. And take care of each other. Be good to each other. And see you again soon. Good night, guys.